CES. Keith, tell us who you are and who you work for and what you got.
Yeah, so we're here at the German Bionic booth. We're partnered up with Mubea, who's one of our production partners, and we're featuring the world's first exoskeleton that's powered and connected. So meaning that we run off fully powered robotic batteries. We're also a connected device that runs Wi-Fi, LTE. So we actually have analytics that support, the device on what it actually does. So what this does is it's a powered exoskeleton. It's designed for lower back support. So lifting, bending, leg support. We actually have three functions: lifting, lowering, and as well as support that helps people walk and actually climb stairs, that kind of thing, from a fatigue standpoint. Our sweet spot is in that 30 to 60 pound box range. So folks that are in the industrial space, logistics, chemical, refinery, manufacturing, some automotive, are really using this to protect the lower back and the workers. The industry is finding it very difficult to find people that want to do hard, skilled labor jobs consistently. So this actually protects the lower back. Doesn't make you stronger. What it does is it actually helps lift what you normally would be doing.
How long do the batteries last?
So the 40 volt, 2.5 amp battery lasts typically about 5 hours. It's a fast charge battery in terms of it charges in 28 minutes on a fast charger that we provide. And then it's hot swappable, which means because we're tracking analytics, in order to not interrupt the setting or the session, you can actually pull a battery out and pop another one in 40 seconds, and it doesn't interrupt the device.
So effectively, there's capacitors in there that hold the charge to allow you to hot swap the batteries.
You got it, correct.
Yeah. Oh, I see. The battery just literally pops off,
right,
like on a work tool.
Right.
Exactly.
And so what we've done here, we were the, Dave, can you move up just a hair? So we actually won the CES Innovation Award for our new device. Which we've done is taken what I'm wearing, made this a little bit more ergonomic. We've moved the battery down so it's more centered on the waist. The upper body is a little bit more breathable. We've also shaved off a couple pounds, so it's a slightly lighter device.
The gross weight of the device.
What does it weigh?
Yes.
So this one about 17, 18 pounds. This one will be a little bit less. This one's a production model. We haven't got the final weight or final pieces to it. But anyway.
Is this the only product, or is there other products?
This is the only product for us that we make currently. We have a smart vest that's coming out this year that you can see on our website. We don't have that here today. But in the world of sensor technology, from the analytics that we measure on this, that device will be available sometime this year. But
I see the screen here, by the way.
Yeah, so the screen is where you log in, okay? And this is where you can actually adjust 0 to 100% on the amount of support. You can toggle between the legs and the upper body. You can actually adjust your Wi-Fi settings, things like that on here. We have customers that'll tell us after they've worn it a few weeks that, hey, I can go home and my back doesn't hurt. I can play with my kids. I feel more rested. I actually sleep better. So that's what it's all about.
Typical cost on a single unit.
So this new unit will retail for $98 or $99.95, so about $10,000. We also offer a RAS model, which is a finance model. We find a lot of people that don't necessarily want to buy the unit, but they buy the leasing rental model, which is as low as $249 a month, and that will let you upgrade the units, continually. And so it's kind of like buying a cell phone or a car, right?
Oh, so since it's Wi-Fi, it's over-the-air updates.
Yes. And that's the advantage for the company, is we can shoot updates all the time. So the software is always updated. That happens automatically. And then from the customer standpoint, you log into our I/O dashboard and you can, pull all the data that you want out of that, whether you want to focus on certain things.
Is there like a quick shutdown button?
So if you'll notice, this right here, that's an e-stop button. Okay. That's required in Europe for an e-stop. Now in the US, it's not really required. I think this unit, we're not even going to have that on there. But one thing you can do, if you'll notice, if I hit this green button right here, This goes into, what does that look like to you guys? So that's sloth mode, which means I've shut the unit off. So it's basically in neutral. There's no support. So basically I can cut that off immediately and I can do that if I want to go sit down, take a break, and don't want to take the unit off or something. But the e-stop button has always been something that's required in Europe, but the U.S. doesn't necessarily require it as a standard.
So has I've been on the market for a while?
Yeah, we're about a 5 or 6 year old company, so this is version 6, so it is a constantly evolving technology. We opened up our first Boston office this year, so still the production is in Germany, but we have warehousing and office space now in Boston, which will be growing, adding more people this year. So, but we're really excited about the new device. I think that's going to open up some additional markets because of, there's always some limitations getting in forklifts, things like that when you have powered units. But this one's going to solve some immediate concerns we had in certain markets and open it up even more. So,
very cool. Let's end this with a website.
Yeah, www.germanbionic.com. So, got a very good, cool website. It's been updated a lot for this show. So, want to learn more? Jump on germanbionic.com.
Awesome. Thank you, Keith.
You bet.